The mansion continued to sate the beast's cemented craving, sending not one, but multiple villagers into his claws. Into these blood-stained walls, of which echoed his monstrous howls. Stop, please! I'm begging you, spare me! Oh, emoji face, God!
Oh my god!
Even just a little.
Dead?
Did he not yearn for peace, but for slaughter?
Maybe his piece is slaughter.
Maybe? That was weird.
Yeah.
Aww.
What?
Is this gonna be our bell?
Mm. Alright, that does it for today's shopping. And now, the moment we've all been waiting for. Snack time! There's nothing better than having a ham sandwich in the park. Oh dear, maybe I should lower my voice when I'm talking to myself. But it's so nice out, I just can't help myself. Does the weather have anything to do with talking to oneself? Not important. Food. If he were here, it would taste even better.
Oh, is this the merchant's wife?
Oh. He did.
Sorry, dear.
Sorry, Pauline. He did. I wonder when I'll get to see him next. Never.
Pauline! Pauline! There you are.
Oh dear. What's got you so frazzled, Mom?
Oh, Pauline.
Hmm? What is it? Did something happen? What's the matter, Mom?
Mm,
Is she crying? Mom.
Pauline.
This isn't like you, Mom. It's not like you at all. Tell me, what happened?
I told you to stay away from men who trade.
Huh?
Oh, Pauline, my dear daughter. Why must God be so cruel to such a sweet girl?
You're hurting me, Mom. Don't squeeze so tight. What's gotten into you?
Listen carefully, Pauline. You must be calm and hear me out. Understood? Your lover, the beloved man you wait for, is dead.
Okay.
The beast's humanity began slipping away from him after that encounter. He had returned to the thing I had found in the cellar. Actually, he prowled the mansion's halls, looking more barbaric than ever. Despite all the effort he had put into learning to act like a human, he now ripped the velvet curtains off the wall, howling shrilly, stomping back and forth through the hallways, and ravaging the garden. I watched him intently, though from a distance. Beastia was not merely a beast, but an out-of-control, bloodthirsty beast. Just a few days ago, we had been tending to the garden together, but that was no longer possible. I was quite disappointed. Eventually, Bestia discovered my hiding place. I had not felt regret in a very long time, but I felt a deep regret in that moment.
Don't have enough. Not enough. I need more. I need more. I must satisfy these urges.
Are you saying peace was not enough to sate you? Did I mishear you when you asked for peace?
I was mistaken. Asking for peace won't solve anything. Blood, it despair.
You're gonna get your time to shine again, Monokuma. Shoo.
Fine, fine. I'll keep trying, though. Eyes filled with terror. These are the things I need. And I've always known it. You set this mansion fulfills people's desires. Done. Give me prey. No more hills. Live humans.
Why did I ever teach him to speak human language? He
Yeah,
just
why?
won't fucking shut up. Before long, the mansion granted his wish. Once a week, a villager or a traveling merchant from somewhere would wander into the forest, ending up at the mansion on the cliff. Though something felt suspicious about the man who greeted them at the door, on the surface he looked like a proper nobleman.
Oh.
So they all eventually chose to trust Bestia. The mansion had an air of loneliness about it, but it was adequate to provide rest for their weary feet. There was food and a bed, and most comforting of all, there were other people. The lord of the house treated the lost souls like esteemed guests. He poured them fine wine and had me cook for them. No one suspected in the slightest that he was a beast. He put on a reasonably convincing act. But yes, I had taught him how to behave like a master. The visitors all went to bed, contented. But as I'm sure you can imagine, master, they would never see the light of day again. The penetratingly bright sunlight particular to this area.
A beast! It's a beast!
You disgusting creature!
You hideous monster!
Oh. Kill him! If that's how you humans want to do things, then I'll play your little game. I'll play it even better than you. I'll kill you. I'll slaughter you!
Oh wow.
Oh!
No! Please don't!
That's it! Cry for me! Beg for your life! Is he growing hair?
I don't know.
Pray for my mercy!
No, it doesn't look like it.
Weep and struggle and suffer and die! No one understands. No one can possibly understand my despair! I know someone who can. What did I ever do? Or is it just because I'm a beast? When did I become a beast? Why do beasts have to die? beasts are savage, and so they must die. I'm a beast, therefore I'm savage. In which case, I'll kill them. I'll show them what it makes a beast so terrifying.
Moonlight crept through the torn velvet curtains, shining down upon the blood-soaked beast.
I just imagine like Donald Duck standing there now.
Yes, it makes everything that much more amazing. It was a sight that would incite terror in anyone.
Look at this. No one can stand up to me. Humans have no chance against beasts! More! I need more! Give me more prey!
The mansion continued to sate the beast's cemented craving, sending not one, but multiple villagers into his claws. Into these blood-stained walls, of which echoed his monstrous howls. Stop, please! I'm begging you, spare me! Oh, emoji face, God!
Oh my god! This is turning out to be a comedy instead of something serious.
Sorry. I'm not familiar with your god. Beasts have no need of gods.
Isn't the maid sick of him? Like, oh my god, you're annoying! I have a wife and son back at the village! Please let me return to them!
Why don't you bring them back to me? I'll send them to the same place you're going.
I'm with child. Please, let me go.
Are you now? In that case, I'll kill the baby first.
God, this guy's gonna like kill himself on his own edge. You damned
You
monster!
Oh, that worked.
That's right, I'm a monster.
Bring the incest back!
And no one can defy me. I have to show the world that beasts are the most frightening things on this earth.
The beast began to change his style, making sick banquets out of his kills. Some days he would tie his guests up in the cellar, playing with them for hours until they finally died. Some days he would drain them of their blood and bathe in it. Some
Oh my
days
God.
he would spread them out on the table and feast upon them.
He is gonna cut himself on that edge.
Every week, another atrocious party. He did everything imaginable. As a faithful servant of this house, I am confident I can do almost anything I am asked. Though you can surely imagine my surprise at having to use the cooking skills I learned while serving the flaxen-haired family to do that. I can only wonder if it actually tasted any good. Beastia's peculiar sword was always with him for his twisted banquets of self-gratification. However much blood stained it, it never lost its sheen. It was as though the sword drank of the flesh of humans. Incest monsters! Master, can you imagine how wretched I felt? The mansion, once a beautiful sight to behold, reeked of death and acrimony. The stench of rotting flesh seeped up from the cellar. Even the years it spent forsaken and in ruins were preferable to that. Or perhaps I only had myself to blame. It was I who had invited the beast into the mansion.
Not enough. This isn't enough to say.
But Beastia still sought to hold more of his perverse parties. Lost villagers were no longer enough to quell his urges. He was indeed a genuine beast.
I'm so sick of that word at this point.
Yeah.
Beast.
And in time, this is what he began to wish for.
Can't you get me any better prey? Something truly exquisite.
Probably, Stan.
The perfect prey to quench this maddening thirst of mine.
Do you know what he meant when he asked for the perfect prey, Master? Perhaps a hero, someone courageous enough to stand up to him, with whom he could enjoy a battle to the death. Perhaps a dazzling young nymph to satisfy his other primal urges.
Ugh.
Or perhaps what he wanted was not human at all, but a demon or a phantom. I would soon find out, as the mansion attempted to grant his wish, bringing yet another guest to the house on the cliff. Pauline?
No. I came looking for the guy you killed.
If the devil guides us. I'm gonna.
If God guides us.
Yeah, I'm thinking probably will be Pauline.
Probably.
Then perhaps I could accept that this was fate.
Then it makes sense that I am here. Is anyone there? I've lost my way. Would you please be so kind as to spare me a little food?
Ah, there. There it is. There comes the poor little offering. They never learn. They just keep coming again and again. The mansion keeps granting my wish. I'll be glad to provide you some food.
Should I give him a normal voice? Nah, that's too much effort.
And you are welcome to stay the night. Get some rest. I will have a room prepared.
Oh.
Whoa!
Oh!
What?
Oh!
Oh no! Is this present time?
I don't know. Cause this has been a long time, so she's gotta be really old now.
What the fuck?
Then I suppose I shall take you up on your generosity.
That was like us reacting to the biggest plot twist of the century.
I have been wandering for a very, very long time. What was that, Master? You recognize her? I imagine you would. That white hair, those red eyes, skin the color of freshly fallen snow, and that flawlessly beautiful visage. You could not possibly mistake her for anyone else. And no, it is not someone who happens to resemble her. I can understand why you would be surprised, Master. Yes, we were. At first I could hardly believe my own eyes. The wanderer knocking on the door that day was the very same fair-skinned young woman who visited the mansion so many years earlier.
Earlier?
I thought it had been
I
a
thought we're in the
big-
past.
Well, like, I think he's talking about earlier, like, when it was the time of Mel and Nessie.
Whoa.
Because that was, like, in 1607, and I thought this was, like, in the 1700s?
I don't know anymore.
The white-haired girl must have spent many, many a night in the forest. Her crystalline skin was covered in red scratches from where she had brushed against stray branches and tree bark. She had even lost her shoes and was standing there barefooted, looking quite disheartened. But that did not make her any less beautiful. In fact, you could just imagine the dense forest canopy parting to allow the sun to shine down upon her and hurt her since she has a skin condition. The beast appeared surprised by her angelic beauty as well. It seemed as though all the madness drained from him in that moment. He said nothing, but his eyes told all. He was entranced by the sight of her ruby-red irises and her pure white hair. Pardon?
I am a beast. Oh God, we know! This is what I asked for. Something to quench my thirst. You're allowed to be happy.
But as I said, it was only for a moment.
So rejoice! Imagine just how gratifying it will be to see such a beautiful woman writhing in the throes of death. Follow me. I will have a bath drawn as well.
And once the moment had passed, the beast was barely able to contain the wellspring of madness within himself. He wanted nothing more than to run his sword through the white-haired girl that very instant, to
Ugh,
torture her, to defile her.
that's a weird sentence.
I think it was intentional, probably.
Uh,
He tended to her wounds, served her supper, and drew a bath for her. And afterwards, the beast even made to provide her with a dress to wear. Even the outfit she had only worn for one night so many years before was there. What? Even the outfit she had only worn for one night so many years before was there, waiting for someone to put it on again, for her to put it on again. He said she could choose anything she liked. She, being such a modest young woman, said she needed naught of such fine attire. And what a shame that was. I too wished to see her in a dress once more. I need not such fine clothing.
You needn't be modest.
I mean, what you're wearing is already pretty fine.
yeah. Like, what are you talking about?
No, that's not why.
Are they not to your liking then?
No, my apologies. You're very generous.
Foolish girl. Smiling and calling me generous. I was simply imagining what a pretty sight that would be. The sight of her fresh blood splattered on it.
Oh God, go die. You're so annoying at this point.
The sight of her life slipping away in it.
I am glad that after wandering for so long, I ended up here in this mansion.
And in a few hours you'll be feeling the exact opposite. Get all the rest you need. I shall see you again in the morning. Ho 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 ho, no I won't. You'll be dead.
I thank you. Beastia then made his way out of the girl's bedchamber. His mask came crumbling off after only taking a few steps.
No, that's what I wanted. Just imagining how such a beautiful woman will scream. How she'll beg for her life.
I would be so stoked if she ended up killing him instead.
Oh God, yes. She'd be the best girl of the whole game.
Hey,
Alright! Are you there? I'm gonna kill you now. The master's giving me the perfect offering! Ah! Ah! Not here. Like, and she probably left because you're fucking annoying.
Is someone there? Yes. I came by to ask if there was anything you needed. I cannot offer you anything extravagant.
That's exactly what I'm thinking.
I cannot offer you anything extravagant, not like before, but I am here to provide you with anything in my capacity. I appreciate the offer, but I need nothing. Being allowed to stay the night is more than enough. Do you work here in this mansion? Yes, indeed I do. I have been here for a very, very long time. A very long time? Um, you might think this an odd question, but have we met before? Something about you seems familiar. And I get the feeling I have been in this mansion before. Yes, we have met. It was quite some time ago, though. When was it? I. It was an unimaginably long time ago. Do you remember a boy and girl with flaxen hair? Flaxen hair? I apologize. My memory fails me. Do you not remember me either? I see. You should probably not push yourself to remember then. There were joyous times, and there were less than joyous times. But would you be so kind as to answer one question? What might your name be? And the game's gonna cut away. My name...
Name.
My
Fade to
name is...
black. Oh my god. We're faded. It's fate.
I see. So you are... again. Again? You should get some rest. I will make tea for you in the morning. Also, go on. Close your eyes. Yeah, that seems to be the case.
Yeah.
Neither of them seem to be able to die. And, I guess we will wrap up things a little bit earlier. Not liking this chapter as much as the first.
Yeah, I thought like once we cut away from like Mel and Nellie's drama it would be like good, but like, well, I mean, it's still good. BC is just really annoying.
Yeah, yeah. I was I kind of got the feeling that it would be something that would be like jumping generations, so we wouldn't always be with the same characters. So I'm
Right.
just kind of wondering, especially with the white-haired girl making a reappearance, what the overall narrative is leading to. Like, is it leading to that the master that we play as, that the maid is taking through the mansion, is going to be the white-haired girl?
Maybe, huh?
Especially
But I
since
mean, if she said her name already, so then the master would have like realized by then, right?
maybe, but like we're getting, we're not actually hearing the name ourselves.
Oh, that's right. Maybe it's a name that maybe the master is the white-haired girl and like she can't remember who she is.
Yeah, that's what I'm starting to think now. But why
'Cause
she?
like
Yeah. You were gonna go ahead?
Oh, I was gonna say, what was I gonna say? No, I forgot what I was gonna say.
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah.
But yeah, that'll be it for today. We'll continue next week on Friday, 9:30 p.m. EST with this. Tomorrow, Kime is going to be streaming, I think, the finale of the remastered version of the first Tomb Raider game.
I'm excited.
Yeah, at least for then. Yeah, and then Wednesdays at 10:30 p.m. EST over at Lay's channel is going to be Final Fantasy 2. And if you have not seen the video up on YouTube, our 30-year anniversary is coming up. That'll be on September 16th. And each of us is going to do a solo game, and then we're going to do 2 games together. I'm going to play Spooky's Mansion of Jump Scares. Kime will be playing We Happy Few. Kanetsu will continue Root Letter.
Yeah.
And then we're going to play Pyre. And then we're going to start Danganronpa 2, in which we will be joined by our guest Ryan. Yay! So hope to see you guys there. Have a good one.
Yeah.
I'm going to go give him my report for today. Whoops, this isn't a report. This is a videotape I bought yesterday. Don't worry about it.
That looks like that 100% looks like a nudie mag.
There might be a magazine my grandfather gave me that keep meaning to throw away. Yeah, throw away.
I am kind of surprised this is something that comes up in the third game.
It might help, you know. Relieve some stress.
Can we pause for about 5 or 10 minutes?
Yes.
I will be right back.
Okay.
I thought that was part of the joke. I was like...
I'll be in my bunk.